Hello, teacups. Welcome back to Spill the Tea Lou. Welcome back to Teacup Castle. Welcome back to another watch along. It feels like we've only just done a watch along and there's another one ready to go. Let me put everything on silent, turn all the sound off, make sure we don't have any interruptions while we watch Switzerland versus Colombia. Now, I'm very interested in this one. I haven't seen Colombia in the World Cup yet. This will be my first time watching Colombia. So I really have no idea what to expect. If any of you guys have seen their previous, let me. Oh, we're listening to Rihanna. Okay, that's good. Right, so the stream is up and running, ready to go. Do we have the timer ready to go? Because if we're that close that we're seeing the VAR lineup, we're definitely going to see the players on the pitch soon. Let me get myself together. Please do, guys, if you have not done so, please do smash a like on the video. It does send it out to more people. Let everybody know we're having a whale of a time at the tea party and they should come and join in. What's this? Oh, right, no. Okay. I think we're all ready to go, but do get your thoughts in if you have seen Colombia previously. Obviously, we did a watch along for Switzerland together, but I haven't seen Colombia, so I'm unsure what to expect from them. I have been told that they're good. I know Harold said they're good. And so we've definitely got some good opinions out there on them. I don't know. It's not that I don't trust Harold, but sometimes we disagree. So I am curious to get everybody's opinion. Do we think Colombia can beat Switzerland? Do we think Colombia, if they beat Switzerland, can beat Argentina, lads? Because this is getting ridiculous. I'm starting to stress they're actually going to get all the way to the final. And I just can't be having that. Not at all. Now, as we know, Shem was first with both of the watch-alongs today. He was on fire. Then we had Rob and Lucky Romano, of course. Who else did we have? Daz in the house and Andrew, all of the beautiful teacups. We are this close to kickoff. We're doing the countdown, guys. Let's get ready. And we're off. And we are off. Now, the match earlier on, it was on fire from the very beginning. It started fast and it stayed that way. So, we will... we're hoping this one's going to be the same. Yes, NS Sports and all boxed up in the chat with us as well. NS Sports saying Egypt got robbed. They did. They did indeed. But I just hope whoever wins this match... You're already on the hydration, Frank. Whoever wins this match is going to have to take on Argentina and whatever referee is assigned to that game. And VAR. So, we need them to be strong and we need them to be capable of beating Argentina and their entourage. Messi has been utter shit, Andrew. He was absolutely crap in that last game and he spent most of the tournament throwing himself on the ground. Now, Mohammed might agree with you because I know Mohammed is a Messi fan. So Mohammed might agree with you. But he's been shite in this tournament and he spent most of it on the ground. Yeah. Anyone but Argentina is how I feel, including England. I'd rather not England, but I mean, if I had a choice between Argentina and England to win the World Cup, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I would actually pick England because Argentina have just been ridiculous. But we have a new game. We have a new, fresh game with two new, fresh teams that hopefully won't deny us. Fingers crossed. Well, I'll tell you what. The fans are off to a flying start. They're on fire. What do we think on this one, guys? Switzerland or Colombia? Who do we reckon has the win in this match? Stu reckons Colombia. He's saying, come on, Colombia. 3-1. That's what Stu's shout is. All Boxed Up also reckons Colombia. And Mohammed reckons Colombia 2-1. So we've a lot of people reckoning on Colombia. Lucky also reckons Colombia. It's pretty unanimous in the chat there. Shem says, I want Colombia, but Switzerland always find a way. Okay, 2-1 Colombia. Andrew, what are you talking about, Portugal? Like, I'm not being funny. Like, I'm not getting into this on this stream. First of all, the match earlier today did not involve Portugal. Portugal were not playing. Portugal aren't even in the competition anymore. Portugal are out. The match was between Argentina and Egypt got robbed. I've no idea why you're talking about Portugal. They're not playing in this match. They're not playing in the previous match. They're not in the competition anymore. So I'm not really sure what your point is. But I'm not getting into the tit for tat, Ronaldo, Messi, silly nonsense. There are other channels that enjoy doing that. Not here. If you'd like to talk about the matches, fair enough. But the Messi Ronaldo debate, there are other chats for that. Loads of other chats that have that stupid debate once a week. Stu, you better hope they're winning in the first half, then, or you'll be going to bed nervous. Lightweight. Lucky reckons it's going to be Switzerland 2, Colombia 0. So Lucky is predicting a Switzerland win. Interesting. Well, I would hope so, considering I announced it on the stream earlier. I do hope everybody noticed that when I said it on the live stream that you were on, Shem. That would be good. Oh, dear. Josh is back with us as well. Hello to Josh. Welcome back, team. Welcome back. I don't know, Shem, but I did. I said that they were the last of the host nations to go out in this round. Maybe you nodded off, Shem. I do seem to have that effect on you. They're showing Manzambi. Tom is with us as well. Hello to Tom. Who's on the ground? One of the Swiss players is on the ground. I can't see who it was. Oh, it's shoulder pads. This referee, I think he's going to get the final. He's reffed a lot of matches. I don't know if I'm just seeing the matches he's refereeing, but this referee has refereed more matches than I've seen any other refereeing. Now, like that, I didn't watch a lot of the 2 a.m. ones, so maybe I missed some of them. But I've seen more of this referee than any other so far in the tournament. I think Mavis said he was injured, but I didn't see the news, so I'm not 100% sure. But he is on the bench. He is on the bench, so I don't know if he's on the bench because he's injured. Mavis said something, but she just said that he's out, so I don't actually know. Let me see if I can find anything. I didn't have time because I ran into the computer at the last minute. Boom. Right? This is from one of the Egyptian players, okay? Let me read it out. It's a quote. I went looking to find out about Manzambi and I've got distracted. This is from Zico, the Egyptian that scored the goal. The referee is unfair. God is sufficient for me and the best disposer of affairs. He's wasting the effort of an entire nation. The cup is being given to Argentina. They win the World Cup. Congrats, Argentina, for this World Cup. The game is rigged. I wonder what he meant by that. He was a little unclear. I wonder what he meant by that. Let me see if I can find out about Manzambi now. Manzambi injured. Let's see. Late injury news an hour ago. Late injury, but what is it? He hurt his knee in the final training session. What is it with players and their knees at the minute? All the knees. Yeah, I know it was really tough. I'm gonna have to read between the lines here. Very cryptic. It was actually brilliant. That was quite good. I quite like that. It was a good one. Flossie says he's going to be heading your way. At the minute, it looks like it, unfortunately. It does, because United are still busy chasing players we can't have. We started with Anderson, who wanted City. Then we moved to Tonali, who wanted City. Then we went to Fernandez, who wanted money. Then we went to Alex Scott, who's not for sale, and Tchouaméni, who's also not for sale. So I wouldn't worry about us. By the time we get around to it, it'll be next summer. He'll already be with you. So I definitely wouldn't worry about us in terms of a transfer. Who's been better so far, lads? It's 11 minutes in and I don't think I've seen much of the match. I've been chatting to you lot. Amadou Onana ruptured ACL. Was it earlier today that was confirmed? Who was the player, guys? He went off. And I said he jiggled his knee. Who was the guy who had the earthquake on his knee? I forget. Who was that? Yeah, Ben Jacobs put it out. I had heard it or seen it earlier today, but I was flying for other stuff and I never saved it. And sure, then it be's gone. It's been busy today. Free kick Colombia. Have to be honest, so far Colombia are being a bit moany. They're being a wee bit moany. No, I can't remember either. Let us see. Let us see if I can find it. Would have been yesterday. Was one of the Mexico players, so we probably won't find out because they're out anyway. Oh, keepers had to come for it. Ah, Tom. Thank you very much. Tom being incredibly generous again. Again, Tom says, thanks for all the watch-alongs. I love all of them. Thank you very much to Tom. I love them all too, to be fair. Even when the matches are shit, I love the watch-alongs. Like, did everybody enjoy their dinner? I enjoyed my salmon and rice. Did everybody have a nice dinner? I actually worry about you when I don't see you for like a day or two. I'm like, oh, where are the teacups? Are they okay? Have they checked in with anyone? But no, thank you for being a part of it, Tom. We do love having you as part of Teacup Castle and the Teacups. We sound like Marina and the Waves. Teacup Castle and the Teacups. We're cool. We're cool like that. I don't remember. No, Lira should have been sent off. He was a moron. So it wasn't Romo. Or it wasn't Lira, sorry. Viega. I think it was one of the Mexico players, Stu. I can't remember. I really can't remember. And we probably won't get an update because they're out now. We'll not find out about their injuries. But we did, because remember you said, I said, oh, he's hurt his knee. And you said, oh, his knee had an earthquake. Was that not Mexico? I don't feel like it was Spain or Portugal. Maybe it was. I don't know. I can't even remember the match, let alone the player. Yes, Tom is a legend. Tom is a legend. Getting all the love in the chat. Stu enjoyed his dinner. I enjoyed mine. Everybody had a nice dinner. I'm definitely having an omelette tomorrow, though. You've put it in my head, and that's all I can think about. My salmon and rice is beautiful. But I have omelette and chips on the brain now, so that's tomorrow's dinner. I don't know, guys, by the way, what my planio is for tomorrow. So we'll have the 12 o'clock show as per usual at lunchtime, but obviously we don't have any matches. And I'm undecided what to do because I'll be honest, I don't at the minute see the point in doing a 7 p.m. show. And the reason I don't is that there's not really a lot happening. We're talking about all the transfers at lunchtime. If we do a 7 p.m. show, it's just going to be like talking about the same things we've already talked about. And it doesn't make very good content for you guys. So I'm going to have a little think. See if anything comes to me that I'd like to cover maybe instead. And if not, I'm going to do what Flossie says and just have a little night off. Because I hate that. You know, when you just go on a channel and it's the same waffle over and over. And I don't want to do a transfer show at lunchtime and then at 7 o'clock basically do the same show. So, do you know what I mean? Like I said, if anything comes up that's worth covering, I will do a 7 o'clock show because obviously once the summer's over, once the season starts, we will be back to 12 and 7 as per usual. But it's because there's things to talk about. When it's like this, there's not really a lot to be talking about and I don't want to bore you all to tears. So if anything happens, I'll do a show. But if not, I probably am just going to take a night off, lads, if you don't mind. But we'll see. Look, we'll keep our ear to the ground. And as I said, 12 o'clock show was happening anyway. But, I mean, I don't see the point in going live for the sake of going live. Ah, thank you. Thank you. You are so cute. Maybe I will just do that, lads, because I think, yeah, you guys need to recharge. And I think maybe I need a wee recharge. I just hate that. And I feel sorry for, do you know, channels that only cover one team? Like United channels or Newcastle channels or Spurs channels. I do feel sorry for them a little bit, because really and truly, it has to be so hard to like make content out of like one team. I wouldn't, Jesus, I'd be sick of the sound of my own voice if I only talked about United. Because obviously we cover everybody, it does give me a lot more topics to cover. But there are still days where there's just nothing happening. I don't know, Flossie. He might be raging he's to share the TV. He might be raging. He might go out fishing. No, I'm sure he'll be pleased. Sure he'll be pleased. Yeah, well, sure, we'll do that, guys. We'll do that. We'll take tomorrow, we'll do the normal 12 o'clock show. And barring anything crazy, we'll do a wee night off. Because then we have the run-up until the end of the World Cup. And we're going to be crossing that over with the start of pre-season. So, you know. I mean, that is normally my attitude, to be fair. That's normally my attitude. You guys are very good. You know what I mean? You pay for your memberships and you do your super chats and all. I don't want to take the mickaroo either, you know? I just don't want to fill you full of nonsense and you'll be bored. I won't know what to do with myself a night off. I can't remember the last evening I wasn't like on a stream of some sort. So, Shem, do an Archie special. Eat, drink, pee, poop, sleep. Do you know what I might do? I might have a little game on Call of Duty. I haven't got to play it recently because I prefer playing it in the evening. I don't like sitting on it in the day. And then obviously in the evening I'm with you guys a lot. So I might have a little game in night. We'll see. We will see. Lads, nobody scored yet and we're nearly 20 minutes in. That feels underwhelming. Disappointed. Really disappointed. We need somebody to score. Yeah, no, the watch-alongs have been very enjoyable, Mohammed. They've been good fun. They have been good fun. And I did see actually a comment I want to read from Tom. Where'd it go? Tom says, I usually can't get involved in the 12 shows because of work, but I'm always in. Just can't be typing. He has to be pretending to be working, does Tom? That's all right. Stu does be the same, I think. Stu does be the same. PlayStation 5, Jazz. PlayStation. It's a bit less exciting than the first match, isn't it? It's a bit slower. Switzerland are fairly hands-on. Shem. I might read a book in the garden and then have my dinner, then do some Call of Duty. God, I won't know what to do with myself. Oh, come on, Colombia. Somebody score a goal. Oh, off the post. Oh, Mohammed's going cray-cray. He's going to pre-order a game. I mean, it's an excellent save by the keeper to push it onto the post. I didn't give Koval any credit there. It wasn't going on the post by itself. He put it on the post with a brilliant save. Should probably have mentioned that bit. Oh, very cute, Flossie. Very cute. Will be due the hydration break soon. Yeah, Mohammed's lost the plot here pre-ordering games. Have to say, I'm not a pre-orderer myself. Even with books, I don't, even if it's a series I like and I enjoy and I know I'm going to read the book, I still don't like to pre-order because I forget and then the money might not be in the account. I just forget. Cockapoo. What is wrong with these? Neither of these teams can hold on to possession. And it's not like they're being turned over really well. It's not like it's end to end, the best football you've ever seen. Just neither team can hold on to the ball. And we're at the hydration break. Not that they need it. Not that they need it. They don't deserve a hydration break. Yeah, the game has been so boring. So boring. Complete dross. Neither of these is going to be Argentina, are they? Like, let's be honest. That's a disaster. That is a disaster. Yeah, I understand, Shem. I understand. I'll tell you what, as a follow-on to earlier's game, I have some bad news. Let me just get myself together here. I do have bad news. For the first match all tournament, the Morocco-France game is going to be refereed by a full team of Argentinian referees I saw on X. No, they haven't earned a break. You're right, Stu. Not a bit. Not a bit. Not even close if they earned a break. They've been absolute shocking. You should have to earn your hydration, So say I. But let me get this up about the referees. Because as we spoke about earlier, France are the most likely, most dangerous team for Argentina. France are, at the moment, the favourite to win the competition. And they're definitely the biggest threat to Argentina. And for the France-Morocco game, the full team of referees is Argentinian. For the very first time all tournament, it's not a mixed team. They're all from one country. Now, let me see if I can find it on X, because I was looking at it and I thought, well then, what's the chances of the referees being from the country of Argentina refereeing the biggest threat to Argentina? Oh, lads, never mind, right? The Egypt coach has come out, right? This is even better. I will say what's on my mind, regardless of the consequence. This was clearly a rigged match, and the whole world saw it. And I want to say one more thing. If they want them to win so bad, why call everyone else to come and participate? Fair play to him. He's absolutely correct and right. And well done him for saying it. Because there will be consequences for him. There will absolutely be consequences for him saying it. But you know what? He's dead right. Absolutely dead right. I love that. Fair play to him. He has said it knowing that there'll be consequences, but he said the right thing. Because it has to come from everybody, otherwise nothing. Do you know what I mean? But he's absolutely right. And fair play to him having the guts to say it, knowing that it could cost him his job. So well done him. He's absolutely correct. Yeah, it does need calling out. Absolutely, Flossie. It absolutely do. I'm really, by the way, Tom, I'm really sorry to hear that. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. I lost one of mine a couple of months ago, and it's horrible. It's so hard. So hard. Yeah, he will be. He will be, hero. NS Sports, I'm not doing either hypothetical either ors about Premier League teams when we're talking about the World Cup on the Watchalong. I'm not really into the either ors. I know they do it on a lot of channels, but I'm not really into them, if I'm honest. They're not my sort of a bag. They're just not my cup of tea. I know they do it on a lot of channels, but not my cup of tea. And I don't want to get sidetracked then into Premier League, because what happens then is, I know we're talking about other stuff here, but it's all related to the World Cup. We'll end up going off on a tangent, and then we'll miss World Cup stuff. So just not my bag. The short answer is neither, to be fair. But just not my bag is all. Neither of these teams look like scoring, by the way. Speaking of World Cup, neither of these teams look like scoring. I said no. I said that in match. I said no. They wouldn't have. Absolutely not. But I think, you know what? He's absolutely spot on. Absolutely spot on as the Egypt coach, head coach, manager, whatever. I don't know what his title is. Oh, big save there. I said nobody looks like scoring, and then we get a massive save. Well done. I don't know why I'm saying well done. I want a goal. Switzerland tried to come again, but the Colombia keeper has it. Vargas has it. Yeah, it really is. It really is, because you never actually get to... It's hard. It's hard. But yeah, lots of love in the chat to Tom. It's horrible. Oh, I just want a goal. I want to see more of what's happening on X now. But yeah, it is official. There will be 5 Argentine referees officiating France versus Morocco. The referee, the assistant referee, the other assistant referee, the 4th official, and the reserve assistant referee, all 5 of them Argentine referees for France versus Morocco. So not only did they rob all the teams that Argentina have played, they're now trying to meddle in matches that Argentina aren't playing in. Absolutely just... They're disgusting. And that's the thing. As the head coach said, guys, it's actually even worse. Oh my God, this is actually worse. This is actually worse. Another save there. This is ridiculous. Look at this, guys. Wait till I pull this up. Hussam, I'm going to tell you what I tell everybody else that comes into my chat and starts that kind of nonsense. This channel and this chat is not for a Messi debate. Messi's not playing in this match. Not discussing him any further. I'm sick to the back teeth of talking about Messi. Now look at this. I saw him make the X. I didn't realize what it meant. So, many people don't know this, But the crossed arms X, which you can see him doing, signal is FIFA's universal gesture for reporting racist abuse. Hold on, Colombia attacking. None. When a player, coach, or team official makes that signal, they're informing the referee that racist abuse has occurred. It is meant to trigger FIFA's 3-step anti-racism protocol. First, stop the match, then suspend it if the abuse continues, and ultimately abandon the match if it doesn't stop. Today, Egypt manager Hossam Hassan made the X gesture, which I did see him do in the match, from the touchline, and instead of initiating the protocol, the referee booked Hassan with a yellow card and allowed play to continue. Now, we saw that yellow card at the time. I didn't realise that was what that... I wondered what he was doing, but I didn't realise what the gesture actually meant. So the manager reported racist abuse, and instead of following its own protocol, they gave him a yellow card. I'm actually lost for words at that. Lost for words at that. I'll be honest, Stu, it doesn't look like anyone's going to score before you go to bed. It doesn't look like anyone's going to score at all, although we did say that earlier. We did say that earlier, to be fair. But that's a bit crazy. That is a little bit crazy. Yeah. Actually, I just seen it when I was looking for the Manzambi stuff. But I saw him doing that, and I wondered what it was. I'll be honest, I thought it was some sort of insult. Do you know the way in different countries, different gestures mean things? I thought it was just an insult. I didn't realize, but I mean, the referee should have recognized it. So yeah. Just so we know, guys, there may be more to come from that. Probably not, because it's Argentina, but you would think so. You would think so. But do we really believe it's actually going to be investigated? Probably not. But yeah, what I'll do, guys, I'll bring this in. I'll put it in so you can all have a wee look at it later. So you'll have it. So let me put that in. There it is there in the chat. So if you want to have a look at it, you can. Colombia attacking, but they're not. They keep getting caught out. The thing is, Stu, I'll watch it because I can't help myself, right? Now I've started, I can't help myself. I wouldn't be able to just stop because I've started it. But if Argentina actually do go all the way and win this, what a waste of time for all of us. But yeah, so we'll see if anything comes of that, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. No. Oh, believe me, if you upset me, you'd know. If you're checking, it's because you haven't. If you'd upset me, you wouldn't need to ask. You would know for sure. But the backstory, Hossam, is he was crap. He spent the tournament rolling around the ground, getting away with murder. That's the backstory. His whole team is getting away with murder. They don't deserve to be on the competition. They should be out today. And not only him, Romero should have had yellow card after yellow card. He's not been given any cards either. See, when you spend the whole match rolling around the ground, you're crap. Daz, I've literally already said I'm not getting into talking about the Premier League. Like, I've literally said that. Right, hold on. There we go. Nonsense. Right, somebody needs to score. Chill me out. You would swear I actually had a team playing in this World Cup. You would think my team was getting done out by Argentina. They're not. I don't have a team in this competition and it's still annoying me. Hello, Moonshine. Welcome to the madhouse. Guys, is anybody going to score before half-time? For the love of God, please. Colombia look more likely than Switzerland at the minute. But I mean, not by a whole lot. I say that, and then the goalkeeper just keeps the ball. Oh, dear. It is. It's absolute dross. Absolute dross. Go on, Colombia, score a goal. Save us. Go on. No, blocked. I think at this moment in time, I think Colombia are our best shot at getting a goal here. Oh, he was trying for a bicycle kick, but it didn't work. And then he's absolutely, I don't know where he's hit that with, the side of his knee, I think. I will ban you. You'll be in the bin, Grandpa. Luke, lovely Luke is with us. Harold says the Swiss are so good at making it difficult for the opposition. They are, Harold, but you know what they're not good at? Trying to score a goal, which is kind of how you win the game. They are doing very well at frustrating Colombia and not letting them in, but they're not doing much towards actually scoring themselves. That one really good shot with a save. And other than that, they've not done very much other than defend and irritate Colombia and me by preventing goals. I'm taking it personally that they're trying to stop the excitement. Rob says they both look toothless, to be honest. Yeah, well, neither of them look dangerous. I think Colombia is playing better than Switzerland in terms of they're playing more attacking. Colombia are actually trying to win the match. And as we know, that's a big thing for me. It's different when it's United. United get different rules than everybody else. But I mean, I don't make any secret about that. In general, though, when I'm watching as a neutral and I don't really have a horse in the race, I just want goals. So whoever does that, whoever tries the most. Oh, there we go. Switzerland. That was nearly a good ball through, but there was too much on it. And Xhaka didn't move quick enough. It's just slow, lads. It's just slow. I'm trying to tell you something that's happening, but nothing's happening. I'm looking at the match and I'm like, oh, what can I talk about on this watch along that's happening in this match? Nothing. They've passed it back to the keeper again. Lads, we'll be talking about tomorrow's breakfast before we're done here. Harold says, I get annoyed when the bigger / better team play destructive and defensive, but when the smaller / weaker team does, I'm okay with it. I don't think I for the most part I do agree with that. Yes. To be fair, for the most part I agree with that. But I measure Switzerland and Colombia fairly evenly. I don't think there is an outright kind of smaller, weaker team. So therefore I don't think Switzerland should be playing that way. When it was like Cape Verde, I was like, yeah, you do what you have to. Do you know what I mean? Even though they didn't, they come out and attacked and played exciting football and they tried. But yes, in general, I agree with that rule, Harold, yes. But these teams are quite evenly matched. I don't think there's a need for it. Like if Switzerland stopped sitting in and actually tried to attack, they could win. Like if they're sitting in against Colombia, imagine they win. What are they going to do against Argentina? Just have like all the men behind the ball and nobody play? That'll be dross. And then Argentina will win anyway. I need somebody to show me they can beat Argentina. That is now my mission on these watch-alongs. Find the team that's going to beat Argentina. At the moment on my list, I've got France. And they're about to be stitched up against Morocco. More journalists are coming out about that story with the manager and the racism gesture. Who does he work for? ESPN, but which ESPN? Because he's speaking. So it's on ESPN in Brazil. Luis Carlos Lago. He works for ESPN Brazil, and he shared the picture as well. I don't know. I wouldn't even give them that much credit. I genuinely just think they want to make it as easy as possible for Argentina. Because I think if they were going to do that, wouldn't you want Portugal for Ronaldo Messi? Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't even give them that much, maybe, but I wouldn't even give them that much credit if I'm honest. I hope so. I absolutely, Harold, if you beat Argentina, I'm going to be over the goddamn moon. I might paint myself red. If that's what it comes to, I'll be delighted. Delighted. I've got some nice earrings, some nice coloured earrings that I was going to be saving for the United pre-season with my new jersey. But if it comes to Norway versus Argentina, I might have to break them out because they're the right colours for Norway. So I might have to break them out and dress in the colour of the Norway flag. Yeah, exactly. Another one that wasn't followed. That's true. I don't know why we're surprised, really. Did you? I got the blue one, Stu. Do you remember I got the white one back in the FUTV days? And it's just been the worst of luck. Every single time I wear the goddamn thing, we lose. Can't wear it. So I've got the blue one. this time round. So I have some nice, oh, now they're not navy, but they're like a dark blue earring to go with it. But if I will wear them, I'll be in my blue earrings and a red top for Norway, so I will. Mojica is on the floor, but I mean, every time I look, I've seen him on the floor about 5 times so far. You have a chance. I don't think it's impossible that you win, but I think Norway is better. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think so. I think Norway is better than England. I think they've been consistently good throughout the tournament. And I think you guys are on an upwards trajectory, but Norway have already been up there. And I don't think you can beat Argentina. Therefore, Norway must beat you because maybe they can beat Argentina. I didn't see the replay, Tom. Was there contact? I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I gave out about him being on the ground and then I didn't watch the replay. Tom, we'll trust you. Was it an actual foul? Was I just being a bit mean? Was it me? Was I the problem? I mean, it wouldn't shock me. Oh, so it was actually even worse than I thought. Not only was it not a foul, he started it. Fair. Totally fair. It's all over X. Absolutely all over X. This is madness. Madness. Oh, here. And yeah, the first half was terrible, lads. There's nothing to say about it at all. Absolutely nothing whatsoever to say about that first half, other than the fact it was terrible. No problemo, Stu. Sleep well. I mean, I'll be honest, you're probably not going to miss much. You're probably not going to miss much. Let's be for real. Oh, 15%. I was like, what do you mean? I read that as 20% possession. And then Sweden drew with 15 men against Spain, when obviously what you meant was 15% possession. No, possession isn't an indicator of who's going to win because it depends what you do. There's no point in having all the possession if you're not going to do anything with it. So, yeah, totally agree with that. But this senator, the Paraguayan senator that made the racist remarks about Mbappe, she's come out and doubled down. She's actually, what she said, I don't know if it's worse, but it's certainly just as bad. Disgraceful. Absolutely disgraceful. There's a video of Infantino's reaction to Egypt's second goal. I'm just watching it now. I'll put that in the chat as well. I just want to see it. Oh, I see. I couldn't see him. I didn't know where I was supposed to be looking. Hold on. Oh, I'm after deafening myself. I need to see. I don't think that is Egypt's goal because I think I've already seen this video of him. I don't know if that's right. Because the video it's tagged as Infantino's reaction to Egypt's second goal. But I've already seen that video, so I don't know if that's quite true. I don't know if that's quite true. Oh my god. They gave Messi the man of the match in that. I didn't even see that. Sorry, guys. I'm so distracted by X at the minute because it's more interesting than what's going on in this match. It's just drama upon drama upon drama. Have I seen the Salah statement? No, I haven't, Flossie. Pop that in if it's there or a link or something and I'll have a little look. Guys, feel free to throw anything you want into the World Cup related. I should really specify that. Anything World Cup related into the chat there if you want, because there's nothing to talk about in the first half of this in the Discord. Thank you. Oh, I see it. Right, let's look. Why is it opened up all funny for me? Oh, I've clicked the wrong part of it. That's why. Thank you, Flossie. Right, let me read this. So this is Mo Salah's statement. People will say Argentina showed the mentality of champions. Fine. But tell me this. When exactly did Egypt get the same protection from the officials? We scored a second goal. The stadium exploded. The world saw it. Then suddenly, VAR became an archaeologist, digging through the ruins of football history to find a foul from another lifetime. Funny how they could rewind the game 5 minutes to cancel our goal. But when I was brought down in the box, everyone suddenly forgot where the replay button was. That's what hurts. Not losing, not Argentina, the inconsistency. Are we sure this is from him? Is this a real quote? Because it's quite long. Is this a real quote? I'm not saying it's not. I'm just, the language being used. I've heard Salah speak. I don't know if that sounds like him. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I'm not. Do you know when you've heard somebody speak before? I don't think that's a real quote. The other one, yes, because it's subtitles from his actual post-match interview. This one I think is fake. It just doesn't read right. That doesn't sound like Mo Salah. I'm gonna hold off on that one, and I'll see if anyone else comes out with it. But at the minute, I think that is somebody trying to gain a couple of clicks. I believe. Luke says, I have to be honest, I see why they called it back. The only thing is, I'm not sure if they would do that the other way, but maybe they would. I don't think they would bring it back the other way around. And I think it was a completely different phase of play. So I don't think they should have brought it back. And it wasn't just that one decision. There were multiple other decisions, not even just in this match, but in the previous matches. It's not, I don't think the outrage is because of one decision. And what, like, I don't know if you saw, Luke, but like the bit I shared about, the coach used FIFA's own racism protocol, and instead of following their own protocol, they gave him a yellow card. So even if you think fair enough that they called that back, I disagree, but fair. I can see where people are coming from on that. But it wasn't just that decision, and it's not just this match. So I think that is what is annoying people. It's more than just that. No, it's been put out that it was a different phase of play. It's been broken down. I don't know if I still have the post. It's been broken down that it was a different phase of play. Now, unless that person was wrong as well, but either way, that's one decision. What about all the rest of them? What about ignoring their own protocols? What about the other decisions that Argentina are getting away with? What about the fact that Romero hasn't been on a yellow when he should have been multiple times? What about the challenge that got Balogun a red card, but Messi got nothing? What do you know? There's a whole lot more than that decision to go. Do you know what I mean? There's a whole lot more than that. I just disagree, Luke. I'll be honest. I completely disagree. I don't even think Argentina should have been in this match. And you're not really answering the point about the racism protocol not being followed. We can agree to disagree. In 4 games at the World Cup, I don't know about that. Hold on. I don't want to say that because I don't know if that's true. I think that one might be a lie. And that is, you do have to be careful about that. There's things that are going to be said that are just factually untrue. I want to check this. Oh, hold on. Maybe this is true. Let me see. This might be true. I want to check it though. Give me 2 seconds, guys, because I don't want to tell you a lie. Yeah, see, that one's not true. So this post says, in 4 games, how many games have we played at this World Cup so far? All the teams that have played now, how many games have they played? Let me check. Because this post says, in 4 games at this World Cup, not a single Argentina player was shown a card, not even a yellow. But I mean, Argentina got a yellow card in their last game. So do they just mean 4 out of the total games played? But I mean, I don't think that is that weird. Teams go games without getting yellows. So I don't quite know exactly what they're trying to say. And I'm not quite that one feels slightly like they're trying to say something they're not saying, if you get me. I just think the whole thing's a madness. The whole thing's a madness. Lucky is in and getting his opinion in the chat loud and clear. Oh, do you know what I need to check, guys? Is the match nearly back on? I forgot we were doing a watch along for a match because it's been so shocking. I forgot about the match altogether. Oh dear. Right. Now, lads, this is about Jude Bellingham. So I know somebody asked me yesterday about Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham will be suspended for the potential semi-final if he gets a yellow card versus Norway. Other England players at risk of suspension are Harry Kane, Declan Rice, and Nico O'Reilly. So, Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, Declan Rice, Nico O'Reilly. If any of them get a yellow against Norway, they will be suspended for the semi-final if you were to get through. Yeah, it's all people are talking about. It's the only thing on the entirety of the internet at the minute. Yeah, I agree, Rob. Undeniable that they've had preferential treatment throughout the tournament, not just in today's match, in the previous match as well. Lads, are we expecting anything from the second half of this match? Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not really feeling it. I'm hoping the second half is just going to liven up a bit, but at the minute, it doesn't really feel like it, does it? The winner of this match, Colombia or Switzerland. And then obviously they're definitely going to beat one of these because they've been dross. So let's say they get through that. Then they play the winner of England-Norway. No problemo. There's Meslier. We talked about him earlier. And there's Sean Sturr. We spoke about him earlier. That's what I mean. Like, there's not a lot going on that we haven't already spoken about. I'm just looking around the X machine. There's very little that we haven't already spoken about. There's nothing happening. I do hope this second half is better. Because it couldn't be any worse. Fifth game. Thank you, Harold. I wasn't 100% sure. I couldn't remember. I was like, there's so many rounds. I don't even know how many games anyone's played. I think I've done, the last check, I think this might be Watchalong. I don't know if it's 34 or 35. Considering I wasn't going to cover the thing at all. Let me see. What are we on? How many are we on? We've kicked... Oh, bugger, this stupid timer. We have kicked off, by the way, guys. I just forgot the timer. Okay. Timer's up to date. Timer is up to date. Let me see. We have done, in this bloody hell, it's 37. We've done 37 watch-alongs in this World Cup. What? When did they happen? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. 37. This is watch-along number 37 of the World Cup. Go team. We've been absolutely on fire. I didn't know we did that many. So, yeah, I couldn't remember who had done how many games. I didn't know how many games we did, let alone anyone else. Yeah, Shem, 37. That's crazy. Yes, Josh, working our little tushies off. I had no idea either. But if you go to I've just done a playlist for World Cup and there's 37 videos in it, and sure all that's in it is because of the watch-alongs. So, sorry, it might be 36 because we did the Ederson video. But that's like crazy. I can't believe we've done over 30 watch-alongs. That's mental. No, Harold, it was from, I believe it was from... No, I don't know because different reports are saying different things. So maybe, but I don't think that's what it was based on the reports that have come out since. But I don't know. I've no idea. You might be completely correct. Harold says the Swiss are going for a penalty. Colombia are going for the win. Well, I hope one of them goes for the back of the net. but not both. Just one. One can score multiple times if they like, but we don't need both of them to get one each. That would be disastrous. Referee says no chance on a penalty there. There is a bit of a pull, but I think it's very fleeting, and I think he was going down before it anyway, to be fair. Considering how physical the Swiss were playing in the first half, they're a bit cheeky going down all over the place now. They made the game physical in the first half, and now Colombia are getting physical back, and they're like, oh no. Ridiculous. So any team that reaches the final will have played 8 games. Fair. We're 4 minutes into the second half and I'm yawning, lads. It's not good. It's only 10 past 10. They're literally putting me to sleep here. There's 2 players on the ground, 1 apiece. Referee wants none of that either. Bonkers says, come on, Diaz. Oh, God. Come on, somebody score. Anybody score. You can do it. No, you can't. You can't. I know. It's brutal. Had a bit of FOMO. Everybody was talking about how good it was going to be. I mean, I don't know what Xhaka's going down crying for. That was really bad. I would say that was an orange. He's got a yellow for it. I would suggest that one's an orange. The only thing that might have saved him was I don't think there was any intent, but that was a really poor challenge. They can't do it. No, I'm seeing that, Josh. They can't do it at all. We might need a penalty to decide this one. Because I don't know if the players can do it by themselves. We're going to have a free kick, guys. Go on. Just score. It makes sense, Harold. It does make sense. I do. I get your thinking. I just don't know. But yeah, Switzerland, free kick. Side of the net. Side off the net. Guys, this match is starting to drag. We're only on 53 minutes. We still have to do another hydration break. And they're just not doing anything. I'm sorry, guys. I'm supposed to be keeping your spirits up, entertaining you through the watch along. I don't know what I can do with this though. I'm doing my best, but I really just don't know what I can do with this. I'm not sure there's anything else. Yeah, the hydration break's for us. We need a break from the boredom. God. Yeah, take my hydration break early. Do you know what? I might take my hydration break early. I might indeed all box stuff. That's a good idea. Have you noticed that neither of these teams can hold on to the possession at all? They just keep giving it away. Both of them. Exactly. Exactly, Rob. Exactly right. Oh dear, oh dear. Jazz is off for a beer. There's been a few of these knockout matches where you would have just knocked out both teams, wouldn't you? Yeah, it is. Yeah, bonkers. It's a knockout game. I didn't know it. You wouldn't by watching it. You wouldn't by watching it. Yeah, that's a good one. It's a good one from all boxed up. We have to have the sarkiest chat on the whole of YouTube. Absolute sarky gets the whole lot of us. There's no substitutes lining up either. Like, we're 56 minutes in, nobody's warming up. Like, there's nobody stood there waiting to come on. Is it? Oh, well, in that case, yes, I would like Colombia to win. I mean, I just want somebody to score. But yes, I will go along with that. Tension, nerves. Yeah, they're all getting on my goddamn nerves. All boxed up. All boxed up, brightening up the watch along with a super sticker. Go on, all boxed up. Where's Koval going? He was away into midfield, was Koval. Shout out to all box stuff. Getting us in a bit of excitement into the chat. Woohoo! It's the best thing that's happened all stream. There's a box in my chat. But yeah, Moonshine, the substitutes are all asleep. And you know what? Can we blame them? Can we blame them even a little bit? All box stuff, opening up the sub box. I like that, bonkers. He's unboxing the subs. I like that one. That's good. I do like that. I'll be honest, Moonshine. From what I can tell, No, it seems to be depending on your device and depending on whatever they feel like. You might be allowed to do super stickers. You might be allowed to do gifts. Who knows? It seems to be a bit of a lottery for some reason, and I've no idea why. They're absolutely stone useless. Yellow there for Zachariah. I mean, he completely gets the ball. He does get Luis Diaz's foot afterwards. You know. No urgency, says Flossie. And you're right, no urgency from either team. Let me test something. Let me check. If I do this. Colombia went forward, but it was defended. Shot straight at the keeper. Excellent. Excellent. And it seems to be different on different channels. Let me see. I'm just going on people's channels who's live right now and seeing what you can do. Just testing them all out. So on That's Football, who are obviously a pretty big channel, they don't have a gift option. They don't even have the little gift box. Don Hassam doesn't have it. Footy Judge Mo was not live, but I did see somebody give him a gift the other day. Starting to get a little physical here, guys, but I mean, they're probably getting as frustrated as we are, to be honest. Yeah, it just seems to be hit and miss on every channel. Yes. Somebody, I think one of the commentators was talking about Colombia giving Argentina hassle earlier. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't see that. I didn't see it earlier. I would have thanked him if I saw it. No, I didn't see that at all earlier. That's really annoying. Really annoying. No, if I'd seen it, I definitely I would never have ignored it if I'd seen it. So no, I didn't see it at all. And as I said, I always have the chat open, not just on this screen. I always have the chat open on my phone as well, so I can see everything that comes in. Because what I see on my phone is different to what I see on StreamYard. So I should have at the very least seen it on the phone, and I couldn't. I'm ignoring you, Moonshine, because it's upsetting me. But no, I didn't. I didn't at all. So they're obviously just. It must be some new beta. It must be some new beta that they're running that is hit and miss. Interactive gifts. What absolute rubbish. Well, as I said, I'm after being like, That's Football is probably the biggest channel doing a watch along right now. So I went into them. It's not even an option. But and they don't have them. And as I said, Hassan doesn't have them either. And I know he doesn't have memberships, but that's because he has them switched off. He does have the super chats and stickers, so you should be able to gift, and he doesn't have it. So, and they're obviously both much bigger channels than mine. So they just seem to be a mess. They just seem to be an absolute mess. So I think we'll keep it how it is right now, because YouTube clearly haven't got a handle on it at all. All box stuff's on fire today. Oh dear. It's a really good one. Moonshine says there's only another hour if nobody scores. Somebody must score. Yeah, when you're unboxed, you're on it. But there's always such good humor in the chat in here. I love it. Boxed is shining today. He is. He's on fire. He's unboxed himself. And now he's flying. Right, so Luis Diaz is giving somebody a bit of clatter in the face. Oh my God, we have subs. We've subs. It worked. Two subs for Colombia. Let's see. Quintero and Campas on. Oh, Rob sending the Foxy in. I love the Foxy. I really do love the Foxy. It's so cute. It's just like a little kitty, but with sharper teeth, bigger teeth. But shout out, Rob. Very, very generous. Again, as always, you guys are always so generous in the live streams. But yeah, the unboxing brought us substitutes. What will the Foxy bring? Will the Foxy bring a goal? The unboxing from All Boxed Up brought subs. I'm willing into existence that the little Foxy from Rob is now going to bring goals. So far, we just have a player on the ground. I think it's Breland Bolo. Looks to be Breland Bolo. Fox in the box, let it out. All Boxed Up is having the time of his life in the chat today. He's been told to get up. The referee was having none of him. Told him to get up, and now he's fine. So he was rolling around the ground, hammering the ground. He was told he was getting nothing for it. And he got up. And I'll tell you what, the way he stuck his leg up in the air when he fell over was very dangerous. We were on the hydration break. But see on that replay, when Breland Bolo went down, he stuck his foot straight up in the air. And I would speculate that he maybe thought he might catch the Colombian player, And if he had it would have been very dangerous. An up kick. With studs. He's very lucky he didn't catch the player. But you can't be doing that. That was dangerous. That was silly. And then he was completely fine. When it was time for the Powerade, he was on. He was fine. Yeah. Oh yes. Good reminder. Boxed is on fire. I need some water. Bit of living on a prayer going on in the stadium. All boxed up, going full comedian today. Josh loves it. I do think we have to be the sassiest chat on the whole of YouTube. Let me see. What does this say? Oh, Moonshine has a joke for us. Moonshine says, guys, I was at a cash machine yesterday when a little old lady asked me to check her balance. So I pushed her over. But oh dear, the jokes are getting worse, lads. The jokes are getting worse. Just a second, guys. We do have a swap, by the way, for Switzerland. And we're back up and running from the hydration break. Oh, there's Jurgen. Getting a wee snackaroni on the hydration break. Moonshine says, I'm here all night. Literally, with this game. Yeah, the boredom is gone. The chat is where it's at. The chat is where it's at. To be fair, though, the chat's always where it's at on here. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. We haven't really been relying on the football to do much for us. Thank God, because it hasn't been. It's been absolutely brutal. Right. We're about to have a free kick. Jacques is having a give out about something. I'm not sure what, but he looks angry. And nothing came of it. Hello, Gregory, and welcome to the madhouse that is Teacup Castle. We now have 2 players on the ground. The keeper and Mbolo. That's going to be painful. That's going to hurt Mbolo. He's got a knee in the back, a flying knee in the back. And then obviously the keeper's fallen really funny. Neither of them did anything wrong, right? The keeper did his job, come out and got the ball. But the player didn't do anything wrong either. I'm sorry, what? The referee's given out to Breel and Bolo. Embolo wasn't even. Embolo couldn't see the keeper. The keeper jumped into Embolo, which I don't think was wrong. But I don't think Embolo did anything wrong. He was trying to get the ball out of the air. He was literally not looking at the keeper, right? I don't know why the referees had a word with him. I don't think there was anything wrong from either party. I think it was just one of them. Shem, it's been 3 hours. Is the game still on? Imposter syndrome. All boxed up hasn't seen any football in this match. To be fair, either have I. Coble. I couldn't remember. I was like, is the keeper's name Coble? I was trying to remember, but it was hidden. He's a little bit dicey, Coble. He does some funny things sometimes. Guys, we're 75 minutes. I don't know where a goal is coming from. Another free kick to Switzerland. Nice flick, says Luke. Flossie thinks this might be going to penalties, and I have to agree. Have to agree. It's certainly not getting any more exciting, is it? Josh. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping there's just going to be an unexpected late goal that we don't see coming, because the thoughts of having to do an extra half an hour plus penalties of this is difficult, guys. It's really difficult. Akanji's down. He's obviously done some good work there, but he's got a bit of a clatter, has he? Oh, he headbutted the ground. Oh, that will have hurt. To be fair to him, that definitely actually will have hurt. I don't see blood though, so he's going to be fine. Jack is at centre back now. That's how good this game is. I hope it's sunny tomorrow now. If I'm going to take a wee evening off, I hope it's going to be sunny. I'll be like a little lobster when I come back on Thursday. You'll be like, what happened? I was in the garden. Yes, Gregory. Winner of this faces Argentina. It's not looking good for either of them, is it? Switzerland are coming forward. Headed away by Colombia. I mean, that looked like a foul to me, but okay. Switzerland coming again, and then just kicked it out of play. Yeah. This is this is what I see. This is what I see in the near future, unfortunately. Kygo just released a Haaland song. I'll have to listen to that after this. Oh, it's spilling over here. See that number 23 for Colombia. He's been instigating and winding up and irritating and getting under the skin of multiple players. He's been at it all match and he's just been waiting for somebody to light on what he's doing, but he's been at it all match. He's been at that sneaky, underhanded getting at people. Now we've a Switzerland player down. Like, right, with more subs, will they do anything? Probably not. I had high hopes for the first subs, but we've got. Swear to God, Chef, that's how I feel right now. That's genuinely how I feel right now. Absolutely dreadful so far. I mean, I don't have high hopes for these subs. The last ones did nothing. Oh, I'm laughing at all box stuff. Shock. But he did all box stuff, unbox the excitement. He did. Can you unbox some goals here for us? Can you let them know you've unboxed them? They need to score now. You've done your bit. Can they do their bit? Switzerland are going forward again. Go on. Somebody score. Pull us out of our misery. Oh, Gregory, there's probably about an hour and a half of me ranting about it on the watch along we did for that. And then there's probably about another 20 minutes at the start of this watch along of me ranting about it. So in short, I think Egypt were robbed, basically, is where I'm at. And I hope Argentina go home. Is essentially where I'm at with it. We now have Rios and Hernandez on, so let's see, will they do anything? Here's hoping, lads. Here's hoping. Enjoy. It's going to be a corner to Switzerland. And can I just say, guys, for all the people that told me that I say Sunderland wrong, I bet you say Switzerland. You don't say Switzerland. Oh my God, you probably do. Do you say Switzerland the way you say Sunderland? Really fast? It's Switzerland and Sunderland. But oh my God, you probably do say Switzerland. I need confirmation in the comments now. I've opened a can of worms. I was like, I've got to prove this point. No, but you actually probably do say it wonky as well. I take it back. I'm sorry. Oh, Colombia. Coble's out. Offside. Offside. I think I've seen more of that linesman, Santos, than I've seen of any of the players. It is Switzerland. How else would you say it? Yeah, no, that's fine because you're just dropping letters. Do you know what I mean? That's just lying to yourself. Not you, but the people that say that, who I believe is Flossie. But it is Switzerland. How else would you say that word? Yous are definitely saying Switzerland. Oh my God, imagine. Switzerland. Sunderland. Switzerland. What? How do you say? Oh, no, well, to be fair, I do say Poland. Yeah, I'll give you Poland. You can have that one. You can have Poland. I'll give you that. Lund. Oh, like Switzerland. Oh, okay. Sunderland. Oh, that's so funny. Sorry. That's really entertained me. I'm just imagining you all just walking around. Sunderland. Switzerland. Do you know what it is, Gregory? Don't you worry about it. This lot here, they're the accent police, okay? You say the words however you want to say them, and don't you worry about it. And it's Sunderland. Don't let them tell you anything different. Colombia players down. Oh, it's Sanchez. Oh, no. Oh, no. After spending the whole match instigating and annoying people, he's actually seems to have genuinely hurt himself. Boo-hoo. Imagine anybody new. Josh, you're the newest here. Gregory has been in and out for a little while. I think Josh is the newest. How was it, like, when you first joined one of the streams? At what point were you like, yes, this pack of lunatics, this is exactly the kind of channel I've been looking for? I do often wonder if new people come in, like, at a random time like this, what they might actually hear and be like, I'm never going on that channel again. It's not a football channel. They're liars. They just talk nonsense. Zakaria and Mbolo off. Widmer and Itten on. Honestly, neither of these teams deserve to win. I think we deserve to win. We should put a team together and volunteer for the World Cup. I thought I was in Broadmoor. Yeah, but you decided to stay, Josh. At what point were you like, yeah, I'm staying? Lunatic. I mean, we're crazy, but I mean, you chose to stay here. What does that say about you? The latest teacup recruit. The thing is, we're a little bit addictive. It's hard to leave us once you're here. Unless you're a grumpy guts. The grumpy gutses, they leave. But we don't mind that. We don't need grumpy gutses ruining our vibe in here. Let me. Hold on. We gotta get, where's this? The vibes. Oh, Gregory! Shout out, Gregory! Not to be outdone, Gregory has become an official member of the Teacup crew. Welcome to Gregory W's absolute W's. He's an official teacup. Love it. Welcome to Gregory. Excellent. I love that. I get very excited about new members. It really does. Like, I love it. It's very fun. But yeah, shout out to Gregory. He's got the vibes. Gregory's got the vibes. We love it. Yeah, now you've gone and done it. There's no getting away now. Harold says these types of games happen in every tournament all over the world. It's a very tense game with lots at stake. Oh, they do. It's not like, oh, this specific World Cup. We've had the first couple of knockout games were a bit like this. Yeah. And he became a member after this stream for this match. So special shout out to Gregory, who thought, right, this is the worst match we've watched in days. And he went, you know what? I'm going to be a member. Shout out to Gregory. It is a special place. It is a special place. All Vox Stuff says, I'm a broken teacup. It cracks me up in here. All Vox Stuff, nailing it. All Vox Stuff is nailing it. I'm starting to think he's practicing these before the streams. They're too good. Oh, I thought we might get a penalty. We're not, because it wasn't a penalty. Oh, well. Right decision. Boo. Well, shout out, Gregory. That's brilliant. I do actually love that. 5 minutes of added time before we have to do another half an hour and then penalties, lads. We're literally going to be here till 11:30. I thought we had a goal. I actually thought we had a goal. I was starting to feel the relief. I just kept going. Yeah, Josh, I hate right decisions, damn it. The penalty is we're having to cope with the match. Harold has to sleep because he's work tomorrow. How many kilometres tomorrow, Harold? Another 1,200? Enjoy off. Vargas on. Yes, sleep well, Harold. We'll man the fort. We'll make sure nothing goes amiss in this match. I don't think you're going to miss much at all. Unless one of these substitutes does something magical. Do you know what? We're absolute troopers watching this. Pat on the back for us. There's been some, I have to say, right? There's been some absolutely brilliant games in this World Cup. There's also been some complete and utter shit. But through it all, we've had the teacups. Thank God this wasn't a 1 a.m. game. Mind you, if this was a 1 a.m. game, we wouldn't be watching it. Well, I wouldn't. Anyway, you might be. Tomorrow, 300. Oh my God. You work way too hard, Harold. Hopefully your day passes quicker than this match. Oh, I believe you, Josh. I believe you. There's no escaping for you. Corner in, headed away. I don't even need to tell you which teams because it doesn't matter because it's the same bloody thing all match. No, Luke, we haven't seen Shakira yet. But Argentina's not playing. And supposedly she only goes to Argentina matches and not Colombia, if you believe the internet. Guys, time is running out for us. You are an honorary teacup. Everybody in here is a teacup. We just have official teacups and the unofficial teacups. We have a few people at the Mad Hatter's tea party, and we have 5 tea titans. Lads, we're going to extra time. I'm sure you're all shocked because none of us knew this was coming. Bloody disaster. Bloody disaster. Right. Extra time it is, and Granit Xhaka looks as devastated as we are to be going to extra time. He's like, this is ridiculous. Yes, Granit, you're supposed to win the match, or this is what happens. He looks disgusted. It's like, it's partly your fault, son. You were on the pitch. Oh, lads. This is because I said I'm having a night off tomorrow. FIFA heard me and they were like, that's skiving cow. We're going to extra time, lads. Nobody score a goal. Disgraceful. Disgraceful carrying on. Who do I think will win this match, says Daz. I haven't the foggiest. I genuinely have no idea. They've both been crap. I have no idea. Lucky's still sticking it out with us as well. Like, what are they going to say, right, in this little tactical talk that they didn't say in the first hydration break, that they didn't say at halftime, that they didn't say in the second hydration break? What are they going to do differently that they've not already done? Do you know what I mean? What is actually going to happen? Just go to penalties, lads. And can I just say, right, Ruben Amorim got absolutely dragged across the internet for having a tactics board when actually every single coach has one. I'd just like to throw that out there. I know not everybody was a fan of him, and in the end, neither was I. But at the end of the day, he got dragged for something that every single coach does. And nobody's mentioned it since. So I just wanted to put that out there. Dal says they should bring back the golden goal. I don't think so. Would still be here tomorrow. Why is he not being used? Because he was very good for you this season. He scored a few goals, I remember. Why is he not being used? Right. So my commentators are telling me in terms of penalties, Switzerland have a terrible record. Colombia have a 50%. They've won 5, lost 5 of their last 10. So if it goes to penalties, Colombia are the favourite. Fair. I didn't know if he had a niggle or something. But no, fair. So they're just stupid. Right, okay. Fair. 100%. I'll be honest, Harold. I wouldn't even bother with extra time. I would just rule out extra time, just go straight to penalties. I don't understand American betting odds. Here, the odds are different. I don't understand the odds in America. The odds here are completely different. I've no idea how yours work. Our betting odds are based on if you bet a euro or a pound, this is what you would get back. I don't know how yours work at all. They baffle me completely. I've never understood them. I think minus is the favourite. I think by this, Colombia is the favourite. I think minus means a favourite, and plus means not the favourite. I think, but I don't understand really. I'm guessing. I think. And that's from the MMA that I'm sort of guessing. I don't really know though. What is it here? What is the odds here? Let us check. We might as well do that too because nothing else is happening. There's been one shot since the 63rd minute, my commentator said. Bloody hell. Let's see. Go to the football. So we have Switzerland 4-1, Colombia 16-5. So Colombia are the favourites, but neither of them are looking particularly good. That's not a bad price. That's considered like it's definitely going to be under 3.5 goals. So that's not a bad price, to be fair. I don't know. I don't know. Not a clue. He's down again. Diaz has spent a lot of time on the ground, and I'm sure some of them were actual fouls, but he spent so much time on the ground. Free kick, Colombia. Let's see. Headed away. Colombia went to penalty. Referee says no. I need to see it again. The referee has said no, but I need to see it again. I mean, there is a shout. He does impede him. Oh, thank you. I've ordered a coffee, lads. I've ordered a coffee to try and keep me awake for this dross. Apologies, I forgot to start the clock. I'll get it going now. So what are we? Oh no, run. 3. Right, we're no penalty. We're going. Now somebody else is down. Somebody from Switzerland is down now. I don't know who. Muhaim? At least if I had a bit of penalty, the game might have been over. Yes, Moonshine. We have seen ones like that given. I suppose, was it clear and obvious? It was more subjective. And we're saying it, it should only be clear and obvious. I know they're not sticking to that, but if we try. But yeah, we have seen them given. Yeah. With somebody else down. Oh, we have a yellow card this time. Sanchez has got a yellow. To be fair, the Switzerland player that went down was dragging the jersey of Sanchez, and Sanchez got booked. The player that went down was doing the pulling. I think that's a little unfair, if I'm honest. I think that's a little unfair. His jersey was being pulled. But anyway, Sanchez has a yellow. And W's for Boffman for delivering my coffee, which I'm going to need. I'm just letting it cool down a little bit. But W's for Boffman because this coffee is absolutely needed. God, a penalty would have ended our misery. That's all I'm thinking about. How does minus 160 work out at 5 to 8? I'm not doubting you. I just really don't understand them. I was right, though. The minus is a favourite. Your odds are much, very different than ours in America. Oh, you Googled it. Fair. Okay. Fair enough. But they're quite different to the odds that we have. We're 9 to 2. Somebody else is down. I don't even know who. Another Switzerland player's on the ground. Vargas this time. I think he might have got a knee in the back. So ours for Switzerland is 9 to 2. And Colombia is 16 to 5. They're very different to ours. Because we're like just over 3 to 1 and 4.5 to 1. Like, they're drastically different. Yous have brutal odds. They don't like paying you guys. They're really terrible odds. Essentially, Paddy Power thinks it's going to penalties because these odds are for a team to win in extra time. The fact that both of them are quite a bit over evens tells me that Paddy Power reckons this is going to penalties. Basically. And they're probably right. Yeah, you can do that here as well. I prefer decimal because when I worked in the bookies, that's how I learned was, fraction. When I was in the bookies, I learned fraction. So that's what I prefer. But you can do decimal here as well, and I understand it. Essentially, the decimal includes your original stake, basically is the difference. So I can do it that way. I just prefer fractionally because that's what I learned. Oh, we nearly had a Colombia goal, but it was saved. God damn it. No, we don't have 5/8. No. Yeah, exactly. It's not crazy off it. Yeah. It's just like there's another foul. Another player on the ground. And by the way, this is both teams. It's not one or the other. It's both of them. They're both at it. It's not an opinion. It's based on the stats from the commentators who said Colombia are the favourite with penalties. So it's not my opinion. It's based on the information. Colombia have won 5 out of their last 10. Switzerland have lost them all. So the commentators have said, statistically, Colombia are the favourite. Now, obviously, in reality, that might not actually happen. But, like, in terms of data, they're the literal favourites, if you know what I mean. I haven't seen either of them play penalties, so I can't even talk. I haven't seen either of them do penalties, so I've no idea. But the statistical information makes them the favourite. But as we know, football is not played on paper, so maybe that just means Switzerland are due a win. Now, see, there's 6-1 and half a dozen off the. Like, why is he holding his leg? He got a small elbow in the back, a little bit of nothing. He throws himself to the ground screaming and then holds his leg. He was nowhere near your leg, you crying bitch. Gregory, I'm not ignoring your chat as a new teacup, but in terms of Premier League talk, I try and keep that to the Premier League shows. So every day at 12 o'clock, we do kind of transfers Premier League. So I try as much as possible to keep World Cup watch-alongs to World Cup talk and Premier League shows to Premier League talk. Because if you get into one, you end up going completely away from the other. So just so you know, I'm not ignoring you. I just won't get into it on this show. That's all. But there's certainly plenty of it. If you go through, the shows are called. I have a playlist of all the transfer shows, and if you go into that, you'll get all of my opinions on Man United because they're all in there on the daily. I know some people have work at that time, but if you ever want to watch them on the catch up, I certainly don't think I hold back on my opinions, put it that way. You'll be left in no doubt. That was a very good save, by the way. Very, very good save. Oh, it's a nice coffee. It's a nice coffee. The amount of fouls, silly, ridiculous fouls by both teams is ridiculous. Muheim, which is one of the players that was on the ground a few minutes ago, he's now after getting a yellow for a different foul by him on somebody else. They're all just clattering each other. We have 1 minute of added time on extra time. And then, of course, we'll have another ridiculous break. Oh. Do you know what it is, Josh? He doesn't care about football. So it's actually perfect. He couldn't care less. He couldn't care less. He's very good. He supports my streams, but he couldn't care less about the football. Not a single bit. And you know what? I love that. Because imagine me coming on here every day just talking football, football, football. And then I get off a stream and he's like, so what about the football? I'd be like, F off. Go away. He's more of a car person. Jesus, they're all killing each other here anyway. What is the... See if I'm the referee. I'm going to end up losing the plot. Put them all in a corner each and just make them face the wrong direction. Half time of extra time, lads. In shock horror, we haven't had a goal yet. Right. I'll give you a quick answer, to be fair, Gregory. Do I think they will start to work with urgency? No. That's the quick answer. I'm not going into it because if I go into it, I'll get mad and all. But the quick answer is no. I don't think they know. I think they're about as urgent as this lot, which is not at all, because we're 105 minutes in with no goals. That's how urgent I think Barada and Wilcox are. Can I just say, lads, fair play to the Colombian fans, because they're still there, 105 minutes in, plus all the breaks, plus all the added time, and they're still there, dancing and cheering, and, you know, like, I'd be like asleep under a chair somewhere. So fair play to them. They're bringing the atmosphere. I couldn't be me. Look at them. They're flying over there. Not a bother. There is a fair few empty seats. Nyland was fantastic against Brazil. Absolutely fantastic. He was so impressive. This really has been a tournament for the goalkeepers, though. Like, it really, really has been a tournament for the goalkeepers. But he was extra good. Right, lads. We've kicked off. Is anyone going to clinch it right now before it goes to penalties? No, they're going to keep clattering each other. This is what happens. They're more concerned with not losing than actually trying to win. The clock should be going, guys. The clock should be going. Even the dogs are bored. Even the dogs are bored. Do you know what? I don't blame them. I think the cats are asleep somewhere as well. Mind you, my cats are always asleep, so that doesn't mean much. The amount of players just hitting the deck in this match has been incredible. I feel like there's been more referee blowing his whistle than anything else happening in this match at all. If you ask me what happened in this match, the referee blew his whistle 6 million times. And I don't even think it's the referee. I think it's the players are just at it. Launched forward. But I mean, what's that going to do? Oh, it's disappointing, guys. I was hoping for a better match. No, it hasn't been a classic. And we've had some really good matches. And the thing is, both teams are doing what they need to do because all they care about is getting through. But as a viewer, it's not been very exciting. There is such a thing as too careful. Rob says, worst game yet. Harold says it's been better in extra time. I just love your positivity, Harold. I do. Yeah, and I'm not being, that sounds so condescending. I was being quite serious. I genuinely enjoy your like optimism and stuff. I haven't seen it though. I'm grafted for it this evening, lads. Oh, what was the last one where I said if we weren't on a watch along, I'd just turn it off? The one I said was worse than England and Panama. Harold says it's so tense, I can't turn it off and sleep. Do you know what though? Hassan enjoys this. Hassan, that he's in the chat with us, he goes. Sometimes he's here, sometimes he's on Hassan's watch along. He goes between the two, and so he enjoys this type of match. Harold, he says he likes the kind of strategic, intricate sort of matches. They're his cup of tea. So it is genuinely about what you enjoy, and he enjoys that the same way you do. I just find it dreadfully boring. And I know it takes skill. It just doesn't make it more interesting for me. Goal kick. Bunker says it's going depends. Yeah, I am getting that feeling. I am definitely getting that feeling that it's going to penalties 100%. That foam hat is unreal. Morocco, Canada first half. Was it? And then I was so disappointed with Morocco because they've been good in all the other matches. That feels like possibly, Harold. Feels like possibly. That really might have been because I think I was disappointed in Morocco when that happened. So that sounds it fits. It fits. And if the shoe fits, Spain Portugal was dreadful. I agree. Really, 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 really bad. That one was terrible. You're right. I think that one was equally as bad as this. And I think as well, because we all thought that, well, maybe not all of us, but a lot of us thought that was going to be a good game, that made it even worse because you're expecting a good match and then it's dross. All Boxed Up says that was the worst for him. I mean, yeah. We had another player on the ground, but he's completely fine, so don't panic. Montero with a shot that's a way off. Gregory says this game is all strong defense and counter attacks. I think it's been all fouls and loose passes. There's been a lot of loose passing. Harold says that's only because it's a knockout game for the World Cup. If they played like this in a league fixture or like a group scenario, wouldn't be. Yeah, fair, fair, fair. Xhaka over the bar. Do you know what? The shooting has been really, really low quality. Really low quality. The amount of shots that we have watched go over the bar from both teams, again, it's not one team, it is both. The finishing has been poor. The keepers have made what? 2, 3 good saves between them? Other than that, the shooting's been dreadful. I would probably, when it goes to penalties, I would probably lean to Colombia, primarily because they tried to win it. They didn't do it very well, but they at least tried to win it. I do feel Switzerland have been more defensive. And I mean, honestly, I'm not strong either way because honestly, they've both been bad. But if I had to pick, that's how I would separate it, I think. But I mean, I'm not convinced by either of them. I think either of them go out in the next game anyway, so it's not going to matter too much. It's just such a pity. Yeah, fair. That's fair. Thank God for coffee. Yeah. Oh, Colombia. They've skied it. That was a good chance. Good opportunity. Yeah, exactly. Really, really, really bad finishing in this match. All round, both teams, both ends of the pitch, the whole way through. It's been really poor. Oh dear. All boxed up says it should have been over. Free kick Colombia. Fair play to the referee not blowing his top. Because see, at this point, I'd have lost the plot with all of them. Every one of them had a lost the plot. So fair play to the referee, not just sending everybody would have had a red card just for annoying my head. So the referees kept us cool pretty well here. Good free kick. Nobody really got to it. And then when it fell out, wasted. But the free kick itself was decent. It just wasn't. Colombia player's on the ground and he's signalling he's not okay. Referee has stopped play. I believe this player might have pulled something. I hope this isn't for cramp. He fell a bit funky. No, he's done this. He's done this. He's done this, the player. Right, well, so he's not faking it. At least that. He's definitely not faking it. He's genuinely hurt. We'll give him that much. They don't seem too keen to get him off Colombia. They don't seem too worried about him, even though he said he's not okay. Mina is coming. The guy coming on, this is his first appearance in this World Cup. And fair play to the referee. He's reminding the player, you must go off by the nearest exit. The player was like, no. The referee was like, nearest exit. But the guy that's coming on, first game of this World Cup, supposedly was good in the last one. If this man comes on and scores after not playing a minute in the whole World Cup, Mina, my hero, let's go. Come on, Mina. Make a difference. I don't know what position he plays, but Lukumi that come off, he's a defender. So obviously the guy that come on was a defender, but maybe he'll score. Nobody else can, so maybe he'll do it. Oh dear. Things are bad. We're praying for anybody to score. Vargas with the ball in. Goes to nobody. Me too, Harold. I don't think a player should be brought to the World Cup and not play any minutes. I think it's wrong. So I hope he scores, makes the difference, and sticks the two fingers up at the manager. I understand maybe not having them as a starting player or the number one or as a backup or whatever. But why bring them if you're just not going to let them play? I think that's a bit cruel, if I'm honest. You're probably saying it for a different reason, but that's my reason. He's a backup goalkeeper playing defender. No, he's not. No, he's not. Are you telling me the truth, Shem? Don't lie to me about that. Is he actually? I don't believe you. I really hope he scores now. If that's true, I hope even more that he scores. Yes, that's true, all boxed up. He did. He did. That's true. Shem, you're such a muppet. This is why you end up locked in the dungeon. I mean, fair. Mina, he's got the ball. Penalties, guys. We're going to penalties. Good God, we're going to penalties. Right, let me stop the timer. Right. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Right, let me change this. Let me see. We don't need the timer anymore. There's nothing to time. So that can go. That was actually difficult. Actually really difficult to get through, guys. Thank God for the teacup party. That was a rough one. Just trying, while I'm getting rid of the timer, I'm trying not to break anything else while we're here. We should get paid for watching games like this. Take the player's salary and donate it to the spectators. Absolutely agree. That's a great idea, Flossie. Is this our second match that we've had go to penalties, guys? We had what was the other one we had penalties for? But we did have penalties. I remember they all kept missing on the penalties then. I can't remember who it was. But this is our second set of penalties, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, please don't put the penalties in the chat until I've said it, guys. Otherwise, I'll know what's happened in advance. I know it's a little bit harder on the penalties because they happen so quick, but please don't. Are you guys like way ahead of me? You shouldn't be, to be fair. You shouldn't be way ahead of me. But during the match, were you? Second one, yes, Lucky. I do think it's the second one. Netherlands, that's who it was. Thank you. Couldn't remember for the life of me. Little bit. Oh, really? Oops. I'm a little bit ahead of all boxed up. Netherlands, Morocco. Thank you, Harold. Your memory's so good. I'm actually so jealous of Harold's memory. It's so good. He remembers everything. In short, no. Unfortunately not. I think it's going to come down to the winner of England-Norway, who right now I believe is going to be Norway. Do I think Norway can beat Argentina? Yeah. I don't think it's a given, but do I think they can? Absolutely. Which is what I'm going to be hoping for. And I have to be honest, lads. I'm going to be going back on one of my own things. If it's England versus Argentina, I will actually be going for England. I'll then hope that you lose to France. But if it's England versus Argentina, I will be going for England. So, yeah, I really just need Argentina to be put out of this competition. That's the sad state of affairs. When you've encouraged an Irish person to prefer England to win something, you've gone too far. You've gone really too far. So, my best case is that Norway beat England, and then Norway also beat Argentina, and then I will want Norway to win the World Cup. Rob, same here. Yeah, it's slightly different when you do it, Rob. A little bit different. Okay, Colombia go first. Referee just having a word with both keepers before they get started. Obviously explaining, stay on your line, don't do anything stupid. Shem, can you not see Harold in the chat? Oh no, I thought you were saying who's Harold, like who is Harold? But you're asking Harold a question. I was like, can you not see Harold this whole time? Sorry, I misread your comment. Oh, penalty one. Scored Colombia. That was Quintero. He's put his away. It was a good penalty, you know. It was a decent penalty. Took it well. Xhaka's taking this one. Oh. That'd be nice, Harold. I certainly hope you win now. He scored it. I thought it was going to be saved, though. Xhaka has scored. It's 1-1. I did think that was going to be saved, though, for a little minute. That's why I paused. He did get a hand to it, Vargas, didn't he? Oh, he did get a hand to it. So we're 1-1, guys. 1-1. Sanchez coming up to take it. He's a defender, by the way. Sanchez, central defender. And he's taken the second penalty for Colombia. He's hit the crossbar after doing that stupid stutter. That idiotic stutter. Ridiculous. Bad run up, and then he missed. That's entirely his own fault. Good enough for him. Stupid stutter. It's not personal to him. I just hate that stutter. So, this guy for Switzerland, he's only had 4 appearances for his club all season. And he's about to take a penalty in the World Cup. He has scored. I'll tell you what, though, if that had been saved, he'd have looked real stupid. But he scored it. Very little power on the ground, bottom corner after a weird old run up. But he scored it. It's 2-1 on the penalties to Switzerland. And to be fair, he's only had 4 appearances for his club all season, and he's just scored a penalty in the World Cup. I mean, you can't really complain too much there. Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. I'm watching it on RTE, but I'm watching it on RTE on my computer, which is probably why I'm behind you guys. He scored it. Colombia Campaz has scored it. But again, I thought that was going to be saved. Keeper went the right way and it just went under him. Some of these are getting very close. Very, very close to being saved, some of them. Okay. Akanji's taking this one, guys. Over the bar. He's put it way, way over the bar. Not even close. He's a defender as well. There's a lot of defenders taking penalties, you know. That's the 2 defenders. Yes, sorry. Yeah, my commentator told me he's only played, the guy, he had only played 4 club matches. Right. Colombia. Saved! Oh my God, saved. Saved by Kobel. That was a good save. That was Hernandez that took the penalty. Saved by Kobel. Thing is, it was a decent penalty. Keeper just went the right way. Keeper just did well. Sometimes when the keeper saves it, you think to yourself it was a shocking penalty. But to be honest with you, actually, the keeper just does well on it. So, Colombia missed one. Switzerland missed one. Colombia saved. So now we're back with Switzerland. Yes, it was read well, Lucky. It was read well. Scored. Switzerland have scored. Straight down the middle too. Which one? The one that sent Akanji? Sorry, I'm trying not to look at the chat in case somebody puts it in by accident. So I'm trying not to look until I've seen the penalty. So I'm probably not lining some of these up right. Okay, Diaz is stepping up for Colombia. He has got to get this in, because if he doesn't get it in, Switzerland are through. So he has to get this in. He scored. He scored it. He scored it. Okay. So to even stay in it, Colombia needs Switzerland to either miss or this one to be saved. Vargas needs to save it, or Switzerland need to miss. Vargas is going to take this for Switzerland. Gregory says, cometh the moment, cometh the man. We're about to find out. Some of you already know. Sorry. I don't. I'm in the past, guys. I don't know yet. Scored it. Switzerland are through. Switzerland are through. Colombia are out. I have no sympathy for anybody. They were all brutal, so whoever won. Congratulations to Switzerland, because when it came down to it, they scored the penalties. But yeah, it's going to be Switzerland versus Argentina in the next round. I don't know what to say about that, guys. You did, Shem. You did say that. You absolutely did say that right at the start. But guys, I'm not going to keep you any longer, because that was a chore for all of you. Thank you very, very much for being here. You are absolutely fantastic. Special shout out to Gregory becoming an official teacup. Rob Always United with the super sticker, all boxed up with the super sticker, and Tom with the very lovely super chat. You're all fantastic. You're all fantastic. I'll be back tomorrow, 12 o'clock at lunchtime. Smash a like if you forgot. And if you're new, please do subscribe. Have a good evening, folks.